Well, the Black Expo returns to the State Fairgrounds next week for a day filled with cultural exhibitions and dedication to showcasing Black business excellence.
Yeah, joining us now is Darren Thomas, the president of Black Expo South. Thank you so much for being with us this morning, Darren.
Thanks for having me.
Now, this event has been going on. Can I tell you?
Yep, 28 years.
28 years since I was born, right? Talk about, just the importance behind it and how it really brings to the forefront Black excellence for entrepreneurs, business owners.
Absolutely. When we first started 28 years ago, the entire premise at that point was just exposure, visibility, trying to make certain that these businesses have access to the marketplace. And while much of that continues to be the case, at this point, I would say we've shifted, and it's about sustainability as markets change. How can we generate new opportunities for new businesses, particularly those that are in non-traditional spaces that happen to be from community of color?
Absolutely. And I love the Black Expo because it truly is one of those networking events where you're talking about businesses, entrepreneurs, culinary artists, entertainers.
Absolutely.
So many things. So many things in one place. How many vendors do you guys have this year?
So we will, I think we're right at about 178. Wow. Yeah. So we've maxed out. And that's a good thing because it shows that there's interest in the marketplace. People value the opportunity to connect with other consumers. And then we've got some unique opportunities. We've partnered with a local bank where we're giving vouchers to our attendees to utilize with those businesses. And that's really to just create commerce opportunities so that those businesses can generate the next generation of consumers, and those consumers can build a relationship with those business owners. At the end of the day, as a small business, that's what you want. And we recognize with Black Expo, while we've been incredibly fortunate over 28 years, our mission has not changed, and it's how do we continue to generate and really drive interest on both sides of the equation with business owners and consumers.
Sounds like, what Interest was mentioning, just a networking environment, and it's going to be a whole bunch of action.
Absolutely.
So talk about, the celebrity breakdown. Who's going to be there? What can we look forward to?
So, here's the thing. Thursday night is our Black Expo kickoff, but it's our Black-owned wine and spirits event where we highlight, showcase African Americans who are spirit owners. And then on Friday night is Taste of Black Columbia. A great event. We're excited because we had two celebs this year. One, Anthony Anderson comes to town. As many people realize, he and Cedric the Entertainer launched this barbecue sauce. So he reached out and said, hey, I know you all host an annual taste. I'd love to partner with a local chef to really showcase our barbecue and spices. So he's coming in. Kindred the Family Soul is our neo artist that night. The focus is on local chefs, caterers, and restaurants. And then the big day with the big lineup. We've been trying to get her for years. Finally able to secure Tabitha Brown.
Okay.
And she is, as we all know, she's a ball of fire. And she's got several books out. She'll conduct the book signing. Another young man who we had 12, 16 years ago whose star has risen, Morris Chestnut.
Okay.
He'll be in town. He'll be there doing a fireside chat on stage. Of course, 803 Fresh, local celebs, and of course, it continues to be a success story. We've ordered Black Expo fans to give people boots on the ground. LaToya Luckett, gospel sensation, Todd Delaney, and another celeb who's said, hey, I love the way Columbia treated me. I want to come back, and that's actor Darren Henson from Family Business. So it's a full lineup on that Saturday with celebs, but we invite people to come out and be a part of the experience, our focus on health. We're giving away 1,500 bags of South Carolina-based produce, and the goal is to get people to look at healthy options as we focus on diabetes prevention, because we believe healthy consumers make better economic decisions.
Absolutely. It definitely is going to be an event you will not want to miss
not
this
at
year.
all.
Just hearing that lineup, you had me at Morris Chestnut. You had me at Morris Chestnut there. I was sold there. What do you hope people are going to be able to take away from this year? 28 years of this great expo. What do you want people to walk away with?
You know, here's the thing, and we run into people all the time and say, you know, I remember Black Expo 12 years ago when this occurred, and this happened as a result. I was able to get FAFSA assistant to get my child in school. You know, I started with my business with Black Expo in 2012, and now we're here. Here's what we hope. There's so many different storylines. We want people to come, feel comfortable in this space, and whether it's their health, whether it's connecting from a business standpoint, finding that product or service to help them and with their family, whether it's financial assistance, a business relationship. There's so many different things. What we share with people is that this is a clearinghouse of resources in the community. We ask that you come to make the best of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Black Expo kicks off with a wine and spirits tasting on May 15th, happening at the Hangar Lofts from 6 to 9 p.m. The fun continues on Friday. Taste of Black Columbia happening at the Fairgrounds on the 16th from 7:30 until 11. And then everything wraps up with the big event, the Black Expo, running from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Saturday, May 17th at the South Carolina State Fairgrounds. Darren, great to have you.
Thank you, guys.
Best of luck this year on another amazing event. Jamal, it's time.
We are going.
Thank you.
We will be there.
We will be there.
Awesome.
All right, Darren, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll have all this information on our website. Go there, wystv.com. More Sunrise after this.